That is a very beautiful house. Very beautiful. Hey, my name is Joseph Graham. This video is for All Seasons Foundation Repair. And I'm with UpShot Solutions, the #1 marketing consultant. Look at this fireplace, this outdoor kitchen. I love it. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we're the #1 marketing consultant in Fort Worth, Texas. When we asked who the best foundation repair company was, we were given your name. So what we did was we took your map listing and we ran it through our heat map. I'm not gonna show you just yet. I want you to know that this heat map, or not this heat map, but this G&B, this Google My Business map listing is hands down, it is the most valuable asset that you have on the internet. I'm gonna show you how and I'm gonna show you why. Okay. So when I look for foundation repair, you're gonna see a couple things. So in general, when anybody looks for anything, a foot surgeon, a ballerina teacher for their kids, or foundation repair, the first thing they're gonna do is ask their inner circle, hey, do you know anybody that can, fix this driveway, or my house is sinking. Do you know anybody that can correct it? Yeah, 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 yeah. All Seasons Foundation Repair, right? That's how you get the word of mouth referral, which is awesome. But other than that, people use Google. This is why it's the #1 website in the United States of America. And so they see these ads, then they see these map listings, right? These map listings get 75 to 80% of the clicks or the phone calls, the traffic. So if you're a brick and mortar business, that means all the footwork, all the foot traffic. If you guys are phone driven, which means 80% of the phone calls. So with that said, well, the bulk of the traffic is in these map listings, and this is where the money's at. So that's why we ran your Google My Business map listing through our heat map tool. All right, and this shows everywhere you are and are not ranking in specific areas. Now we'll just take Heath, right? Heath, Texas. So when someone's in this area and they're searching for, foundation repair, you're gonna be 6, which means there's 5 businesses stacked on top of you. They're gonna do business with one of these 3. If you go down the street, literally take a 550 down the street. When someone searches for foundation repair, you're 16, which means there's 15 businesses stacked on top of you, right? And eventually, there's going to be so many businesses stacked on top of you where they're just calling the top 3 businesses in those, you know, that show up, like Dow Rock. There's Dow Rock right here. They dominate in this Garland area. But I will tell you this, essentially, essentially, you're missing out on a lot of calls and a lot of sales just based off of online search. I'm not saying you guys aren't booked up from, referrals, from word of mouth referrals, right? I'm saying just off of the online search that's happening, you guys are missing out on a lot of calls and sales. Is it possible to dominate a large area like Dallas? Do you want to? Do you want to grow your business? That's for you to decide. But is it possible? Yes, it's possible. We do this all across the United States. Here's Philadelphia. So this is like a zoomed in version, and here's the zoomed out version. You know, this is New Jersey. This is Pennsylvania. Yeah, we dominate this area. It's doing the same stuff, right? We created an authoritative website, and we did the same things I'm about to show you. So one thing you could do to correct this, so you're already 6 in this area. So you're already a 6. So next time you do a job in Heath, you want people, well, it doesn't matter where you do the job, but you want people to give you these reviews. Remember, this is why your G&B is the most valuable asset you have online, because it gets the bulk of the phone calls when it's ranked, right? So you want people to leave like really good reviews, but you also want them to state where they're from. So like, and then you want them to like upload a picture It doesn't matter if it's of their house or their garage. That picture is most likely going to be geotagged. You might have to tell them to turn their location on their phone. What that's going to do is it's going to geotag that photo. And then what this is leaving a breadcrumb, like breadcrumb one, then that photo would be number two. Then you're going to create a post, right? You are going to create a post. You can create posts like on Facebook, but on these GMBs, and you can share it on Facebook. And what you're going to do is like, hey, we have another happy client or customer from Heath, Texas, right? And over time, when you start doing that in a lot of areas, it's going to start turning this baby green, just like you saw in that last example, right? So, with that said, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, feel free to ask. I mean, so let me click on this real quick. All right. All right. So, here's one thing you guys could do. It's all about authority, all right? I wasn't going to jump into this because you're probably not even watching this video, but one thing you guys could do or you need to do is create individual pages for, these services. If I'm lying, I'm dying, right? I'm just going to show you an example. Authority, authority, authority. That's the key word here is authority. So with Philly, what I did was I created a page for every individual service, right? Not just slammed them. Yeah, you're gonna list them all on your homepage, whatnot. But you want to create individual pages, right? It's like piers and beams. You want to create an individual page for like crack repair, wall leveling, waterproofing, like roof waterproofing. You know what I'm saying? And so when anyone's looking for roof waterproofing, guess who pops up? We do. We pop up in the map listings and twice twice in the organic listings. So that's a lot of space on page one. Page one is like a high traffic area, you know. These are just the perks of doing that, right? So with that said, I'm gonna send you a copy of your heat map, and I'm gonna let you guys poke around. All right. Happy New Year's. God bless.